Yo, how's it going, everybody? Kuzu here, bringing you, something along the lines of this collaboration event is almost over. So here's a quick reminder to you guys: if you are new to this, haven't done it yet, you have until the 22nd, which is literally a week from when this video gets published. You got a week to knock this out. Anyway, let's go over this, see what's on there. This is gonna be like one of my first going into event detail type videos, so bear with me while I get through this. All right, so as you can see, it's a collaboration between 14 and 11. Isn't the first time that they've done it, but beware that if you've done this in the past, you can't do it again. So it's better that way, in my opinion. One and done, get it done, right? All right, so called The Maiden's Rhapsody, Memories of an Unseen Realm. I have 11 and I kind of want to get into it, but we'll get into it eventually. All right, intriguing tale of Citadel and Heidelin unfolds once more as a seasonal event. All right, so this is the armor you can get. If you play a ninja or a samurai, this would be good for you. Looks nice. As you all know, well, if you don't know, my character Kuzu is an actual female Makote, so yeah, as it looks nice on her, it would look nice on Kuzu as well. This used to be like one of my original characters. His name was Reeves in Sparta back in the day. Anyway, whatever. All right, so the event started on 28th of May, ends on the 22nd. As I said, a week from today, as this is posted live. All right, so you gotta find Ramumu over here, upper decks of Lens Elements, X11.6, Y11.2. And, just basically follow the story from there. Do the quest, get it done, get the armor. Super easy. All right, so give me a sec while I get everything ready and let's get into it. Yo, hey, it's been a bit, especially since it's been a bit since we've seen my lady Kuzu here. For those of you guys and gals who are new and don't know where I got the name Kuzu, honestly, it's from me playing Final Fantasy XIV so much and me pulling the name out of my ass to name this little girl right here. And that's where the name came from. She's been my main character since, I want to say 4.1. Yeah, I made her in 4.1 Stormblood, and then I took a break. Let's just say I took a break, and in that break I started playing Destiny and all that other stuff with my people on PlayStation. I didn't have a PC back then, so basically it, and I come back like right before Shadowbringers comes out, and I get all confused because I suddenly have a female character, not remembering that I made the female character before. And Kuzu has kind of been a staple for me in 14 since then. I can't bring myself to bleed her or turn her into a dude for some reason, but have you seen any other of my 14 content? I'm sure you would have seen her as like a Lalafell at one point. You would have seen her as like Dragon Kuzu at one point. But this is the original Kuzu right here. Anyway, we're here for other stuff. It's 2:20 in the morning. I'm hanging out up here in Limsa, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, and I guess I'm people watching at the same time. But anyway, if you click this video, you know why we're here. Let's get to it. All right, Maiden's Rhapsody. All right, I'm only making this video as a reminder for those who may have forgotten that it was live and haven't done it yet, or you're new and didn't know it was the thing. So here we go. All right, Limsa up here. I talk to our little girl right here, little potato Lalafell blonde hair, and she's the start of the quest. Turn our UI back on, and then we get our little quest, level 30. You can start, and then we're good to go on the adventure to get our armor. Final Fantasy XI equivalent. All right, let's get started. Excuse me, miss. You have a moment? I'm Rimumu with the Harbor Herald. And judging by your dress, you're one of those well-traveled adventurers I've heard so much about. No damn straight. Exactly what it is. No doubt one as worldly as yourself has heard the rumors of an unusual warrior maiden from the Far East. Danger constantly follows in her footsteps. And the Far Easterners I've spoken with claim her dress and fighting style are nothing they've ever seen. Do you know what happened the last time a strange warrior from unknown lands came to Eorzea? That upstart Praetor Winsome practically stole the parchment from my desk to write his story. Our readership soon doubled, and he's been regarded as the Harbor Herald's finest reporter ever since. That should have been my story. I'll be damned if he beats me to this one. But if following her is as dangerous as it sounds, I need an adventurer like you to keep me safe. If you're interested, meet me down at Costa del Sol. That's where she was last spotted. So that's where I plan to start. And that's where I plan to people watch while I do this quest. Then get ideas for glamours. Alright, let's go do this stuff, man. Costa del Sol, let's go, son. Ooh, it's time to zoom out, damn it. Yeah, we gotta do the dancer quest. We're not here for that right now, calm down. Continue the story. I'm excited. Ah, you're here at last. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. She was here just a few bells ago, or so I was told. Damn it. Look over there, could it be? Girl, you give me that damn armor. Samurai's gonna be using that shit. Begging your pardons. Please do not think me strange for asking, but can you tell me if we are close to Albania? Or perhaps Mahara? I feel I am hopelessly lost. Albania? Mahara? Sorry, dear, but you're on the eastern shore of Valebrand. Eastern Lognosis. To be precise, I think. To be precise, I take it you're from the far. You're the far eastern traveler that's been the talk of the taverns as of late. You've cut quite the warpath through Eorzea from what I've heard. Yes, I hail from the far east, but Wildbrand? Lasnoxus? I cannot recall such names. Though truth be told, I cannot recall much of anything since awakening in these strange surroundings. Hi, Margaret's beard. You mean you've lost your memory? I remember my name is Iroa. I am training in the way of the glaive, though I feel I'm still a novice. Before awakening here, I was on a mission to forgive me. It is hard to make sense of what little I can recall. The only clear thoughts in my mind are of a master and a powerful technique I labor to perfect. Amatsu Kyori. I am certain it is essential to completing my mission. Interesting. You'd remember training above all else. Perhaps that's the key. If you continue to practice your master's teaching, it stands to reason other related memories might come back to you. Recalling my mission by first recalling master's teaching. Yes, that does seem plausible. I do not doubt many of the techniques I've learned have a specific purpose. It would only be a matter of focusing on this particular one. This is the scoop I've been looking for. A far eastern warrior on a special mission. What if we're in danger? This isn't some fairy tale like Parcher's story. People need to know. But she's no good to us if she can't remember anything. Help her so we can get to the bottom of this. Of course, put it all on me. I mean, what else is the warrior of light good for? Warrior of light and darkness at this point. Here, take this map before you go. Training won't do you any good if you get lost, will it? Your kindness is greatly appreciated. Thank you. To journey alone in this strange land would be a trial all its own, I am sure. Might we explore the shore south of here? I recall mentioned that the beach was an excellent place for training. Something about the aquatic wildlife being suitable for sparring. If the creatures here are similar, I would like very much to try my hand against them. And I trust you'll ensure she has every opportunity to do so. Now don't let me keep you. The sooner she remembers her mission, the better. When she's had her fill of combating critters along the coast, perhaps you should rest in Limsa for it's safer. Or call should do nicely. The first place she'll see after coming through the gates. God, this 2 a.m. grind is killing me. I'm gonna have to remap that. This isn't WoW. You can't just scroll up and down. Hey, you can't fly here, can you? All right, so I went the wrong way. All right, I need a ground mount. Come on. Fuck it. Yes, I live through my chocobo all day as well. Alright, let's go. Level sync. Jesus. I guess that's more of a glaive than a lance. Does this attack just the same one she's attacking? Jesus. This is gonna be slow running. I mean, I'll fall, fuck it. Alright, so it actually is filling up. It's just filling up really slow. I'm gonna pick up too much. I guess not. Yeah, she's a little more resilient than I gave her credit for. Don't die over there. And that should be it. Guess I was off by one. Is that how they have fates in 11? I wouldn't know. I didn't make it past the starting city. Alright, let's go. Limsa it is. Teleport my happy ass back to Limsa. Alright, training at the beach was invigorating. Has been too long since I enjoyed such sport. Fighting alongside one as well versed in the art of war. I would like to think I improved my form by following your example. At first, I doubted crabs would be suitable for practice, but I was quite wrong, testing my strength against their hardened shells. Swing after swing, over and over again. I could easily spend days or even weeks at a time battling against them. If only I could remember who suggested this training regimen. Oh my, what a peculiar stone. And something within it, something familiar, something dark. Ooh. That looks like Cecil's Dark Knight form, but bulkier. A grueling battle in the cold against evil made manifest. The Lord of Shadows, long dead yet somehow resurrected. The fate of the realm hanging in the balance, I remember. And yet I am not convinced these visions related to my mission. Why would Master entrust me with the means to slay such a foe? The answer must lie within my memories. They have to. All the more reason I must hurry and complete my training and perfect Amatsu Kiyori. While waiting for your arrival, I asked a couple of travelers from Gridania, I think, where I might find creatures of a more dark and unusual nature. They told me of a place called Hake Manor, a cursed estate whose grounds play host to a various sort of hellish monster. Anyway, let's go find this fate. Ah. We're going straight to Hake Manor, huh? Alright, let's go. Oh, I thought she was getting strangled by this thing's tail. She was just walking up to me. Did she finish the fate without me or what? She just walked out. And fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh shit. What's up, son? I haven't seen your ass before. I feel like the fate's about to start. She walked right back in. Yep. This guy needs to go down quicker. And yeah, you're dead. Ooh, you little dick, you just had to die, huh? Bro, you just gonna stand there or what? Alright, that's down. Now you got a ton of them, huh? And I just fought your daddy over there in the corner. Super easy. I'm surprised she lasted as long as she did by herself. Alright, we gotta go to Gridania now. Thank you for once again aiding in my training. To witness such majesty, grace on the battlefield is truly inspiring and serves as a wonderful lesson in combat. Yep, hand over that. Damn, she's really into that conversation. Oh, you have found yet another strange stone. Yes, it radiates with a warmth much like the last. But the color is... Wait, do you hear that? God, that elf looks gross. Fought many battles together. And we were not alone. No, I dare say. Our comrades were well beyond counting. But what business would I, a lonely student, have undertaken such missions? I cannot make sense of it. Still, I must thank you for this. Before meeting you, I was hopelessly lost, smothered by a fog of fear and uncertainty. But now I have your light to guide me. You have brought me yet another step closer to completing my training and understanding, unlocking the memories still dormant within me. After speaking with a few of the patrons here before you arrived, I believe I found the perfect place to continue honing my skills. The Sagoli Desert. If what I was told is true, a creature of unspeakable terror roams the sands. They say its strength is impossible to gauge, as no one lives to tell of its great might. But together I believe we can lay the beast low. When we have finished, we can take a hard-earned rest in Ul'dah. Let's go. Oh shit, we're fighting that giant scorpion, huh? Let's do this. Before I forget, I should probably set this back to defender stance. There we go. Food. Bad Choco buddy. You didn't heal me properly. I almost died. You're a horrible tank, by the way, Pooh. Let's find your way home. All right, Ul'dah, let's go. Ul'dah. All right. There are no words to express my gratitude for your assistance. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine confronting the legendary circuit. If not for you, I would be one of the countless victims who succumbed to its poisonous sting. I almost succumbed to its poisonous sting because poo sucked today. Probably because I haven't trained him in a while. Another stone. Yes, it comes to me now. A mortal struggle. Forbidden magics uttered in a final bid for salvation. Oh. Dog looking thing. The look of determination. It all makes sense now. The pitched battles, the arduous journey, the fellowship of adventurers. It was not my life that I recalled, but rather tales of a great hero I mistook as myself. I suspected such feats were too extraordinary to be my own, and the memories held within this stone have removed all doubt. They were of a journey into the past, one that revealed a horrible truth I dare not repeat aloud. And I remember my home, Benadil. There's not some territory or continent, but an entirely different world. My true memories return to me now, and it is all thanks to you. More importantly, I believe I now understand how to wield Amatsui Kuiri. It should not be long before my path home is clear to me as well. But first, I must see my training to its completion. While waiting here, I heard unsettling stories of a foul beast terrorizing Bronze Lake. This is the perfect opportunity to put into practice everything I have learned. Today is the day I wield the power of Matsukuri. After that last endeavor, let us meet in Limsa. All right, let's go. The original. All right, I don't care about you. I need to find old girl. Hey, girl, where you at? Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait in the destination. That's fucked up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You're 6 levels above. More than 6 levels above. Oh, this is gonna be fun. On your guard, I sense a dark presence. Oh. Yeah, I almost said bad things. Let's do this. Oh my god, the power of determination finally fills her. Can you kill that thing? I don't know if I'd call this thing a dragon. I don't have configurations, I don't have anything. I need to start using my gunbreaker a little bit more again. It's been a bit. I've been trying to level up all these other classes and I'm not using my main classes. I'm gonna be rusty as hell. And down goes Fraser. Back to Limzo we go. At last, the power of Amatsu Kyori is mine to command, and my memories are slowly but surely returning. None of this would have been possible if not for your unwavering guidance. To think I could have forgotten a mission so vital. My resolve was unyielding, my mind focused on the task before me. In the end, I fear I may have jeopardized all I hold dear. As I told you earlier, my home, or rather, was a world known as Vanadil. Try as we might, its destruction cannot be forestalled. But fate saw fit to give me one last chance. I was allowed to travel back in time to escape to the past before the darkness had consumed all. Together with the heroes of the past, I knew that tragedy could be averted, just as it had been so many times before. Master was the greatest of them all, the hero without equal, whose grand adventure I mistook as my own memories. I cannot help but feel I am still forgetting something else important. Something that happened to Master. Because in time it will come to me. Before I leave, might we go and speak with Remumu? If not for her insistence, I would have been bereft of your assistance. It would be rude not to extend my thanks to her as well. Iroha told me the good news. Her memory is, for the most part, restored. Perhaps more importantly, her training is complete. If you hadn't come with me to Costa del Sol, I dare say she'd still be swinging at crabs along the beach. Now that I have you here, I'd very much like to talk to you about my story. About what you were doing before we arrived. What exactly did you come? How exactly did you come to be here in Eorzea? Ooh, long story. And you say so. And you say you went back in time, trying to save your world. Yes, you have got the right of it. No life was spared by the darkness. None save for mine, that is. Fate intervened, and I was set back to the past, to a time where I could find heroes capable of saving Vanadil. That is how I was reunited with Master, although at a much earlier time than I anticipated. The last thing I remember is a fierce battle and a strange light. When next I woke, I was here to be torn away from Master when I was needed most. My heart feels like like it may burst. How awful. You were close then. Master was like family to me. And an exceptional warrior besides. I spent my entire life striving to become such a hero and live up to the legend I so fondly remember. See this shit. It all began with a stone, or so the story goes. In ages past, a sentinel jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. The world entered an age of bliss, golden age. And that is until the gods fell into slumber. That world is my home, Vanadil. God, the little midget thing. Final Fantasy XI's Lalafels bug me way more than this version's Lalafels. It was home to three great nations: the Kingdom of Sandoria, the Republic of Bastok, the Foundation of Windurst. Powerful as they were, though, in times of strife, they would turn to a single hero, my master. But your master is the Final Fantasy XI equivalent of the Warrior of Light. So the main character, your character. Be it a demon of rage seeking vengeance, or a spiteful god our destruction, Master was always there to pull us back from the blink of oblivion. As long as there is light and life in the world, the legend of Vanadil's greatest hero will live on. God, they use that model for Cat Sith over there too, huh? There's little wonder these stories were the first to spring back to my mind. I have all but memorized them. No matter how many times I asked, you would always... Oh, please excuse me for a moment. When I looked at you, something in your eyes reminded me of Master and I. Don't worry yourself over it. I imagine our friend here often has that effect on people. I realize how ridiculous this seems. Anyone in their right mind would think it's a fanciful dream, but for me, this world is the dream, and now is the time to awaken. When next I open my eyes, I'll be home in Vanadil, once more in Master's side. This may be just a dream, but it is one I shall never forget. Thank you for everything. I'll laugh if you're still here. Ah, what did I just say? I mean, I feel bad that you're not able to go home yet, but you know, I called it. It would seem I am not yet ready to return. Is this perhaps the will of the goddess? If it is by her will, then so be it. If it is by her will, then so it shall be. I vow to work hard every day to become a warrior worthy of your teachings. Then, when the time comes, we shall meet again here in Eorzea, or perhaps in the waking world. And she's off. Ah, there goes the greatest story I'll never get to write. An adventurer from another world traveling back in time to save her people. Who's going to believe such a silly tale? I'll leave the flights of fancy to Petir, but for her sake, I hope she finds her way home, wherever that may be. Give me my armor. Yes. Heaven 11. Speaking of which, is this a level 80 dancer here? Yep. I thought there was a minion you can get from that. Might have been wrong. Anyway, that's basically it. Full walkthrough of the quest. Taking almost an hour. Got some editing to do, but no, other than that, it's been fun. It might be a little over an hour because I divided up the intro from the actual playthrough. But anyway, that's been it. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Tell me how you doing, who you are, so on and so forth. If you're already part of the Ryusen fam, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what you'd like to see from the channel, so on and so forth. As you see from this, I'm branching out a little bit. It's not just like full gameplay. Like, yes, there's gameplay thrown in. That's a majority of what my channel is, but I'm trying to branch a little bit, bring in some gaming news, maybe some anime reviews, and so on and so forth. One thing that I have coming down the line, you know, eventually you'll get to see it, and you know, I'll put it out there because I'm excited for it. I'm just waiting on my buddy to catch up to me, and then we can have our discussion, and then we can film our two-sided perspective of the thing that we're going to be doing. So the next big project on the channel, that's not just me, that's like me and a friend, is going to be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure review commentary type thing. We're gonna be talking about that. That's gonna be like one of our main things coming down the pipeline. We're gonna be going 1 through 5 and going on from there. So look out for that. If you're JoJo fans and you want to hear my perspective on it, you'll have your chance soon enough. And you know, if that does well, we'll add on different anime stuff like that and go on from there. I remember somebody in the past, well, not in the past, when I came back and did my channel update, asked if I would do not channel reviews, but game reviews and stuff like that. I'll see what I can do. I'll add some in every once in a while. But like I'm doing with like the anime review, I kind of want to have somebody there for that, right? So if I do a game review, if I end up being the person who doesn't like the game, I want to have somebody who enjoys the game and tell you why they enjoy the game while I tell you why I don't enjoy the game, and vice versa type stuff. So, you know, it all depends on who I can get, things like that. But yeah, last thing, you want yourself some Kuzu merch, the link is in the description down below to my merch store. If you are a streamer or a person who uses Streamlabs OBS and you were wondering about Streamlabs Prime or anything like that, there's a link down there to a promo. If you're interested in that and want to see what's up with Streamlabs Prime, there you go. That promo saves you some money, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's it for me for today, my friends. As I said, it is now 3:28. I have to try and get this video out before 6 a.m. So yeah, as always, this has been your boy Kuzu. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.